Ben Davison, subscribe to Stephen Icon.
So as I've been saying now for a good month or so, that any possibility of a fight between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury taking place is pretty slim if Tyson Fury ends up signing with Frank Warren. And Eddie Hearn confirmed this. He's been asked the same question many times, and I've been trying to answer for him by saying, listen, this fight, if Tyson Fury signs with Frank Warren, because Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren don't particularly want to work with each other, more so Frank Warren than Eddie Hearn, to be fair, the biggest problem is Sky and BT. These will not collab in any way, shape or form. Now, of course, yeah, okay, so if the fight is going to be shown live on Sky, you could probably purchase it through BT, no doubt. But of course, Sky will get the revenue from that, or the majority of it. But Eddie Hearn actually admitted that there will be no collaboration between Sky and BT Sport for the exact same reason that I gave. Sky is a much bigger platform, especially with boxing. It's a much bigger platform, and BT will be looked on like, for example, IFL would look at me. You know, there's that much of a difference that it would be laughable for Sky to say, yeah, you know what, we're going to do a deal with you. Why would they? No, they don't need to. Sky don't need to look for favours of anybody. And Frank Warren would not allow Tyson Fury to fight on Sky. And yes, he would have all the power to stop this, especially if Tyson Fury signs back with Frank Warren. Now, of course, Eddie Hearn has alluded to the fact that there are some kind of promotional legal dispute for Tyson Fury. And he did say along the lines of, mostly because of Tyson Fury, he pulled out of a rematch with Vladimir Klitschko, who was, of course, he was signed to have a deal with Frank Warren and, of course, Mick Hennessy. So somewhere between them two, they have some kind of legal hold over Tyson Fury where he probably owes them at least one fight. So his comeback fight could well be there. And maybe that's the reason why Tyson Fury is saying to Shannon Briggs and Antonio Tarver, let's fight, because while Shannon Briggs, that, yeah, you know what, there'll be a fair bit of interest in that one. But Antonio Tarver, not a chance in blue hell. Would anybody be interested in that at all? Nobody wants to see Antonio Tarver. In fact, I don't even watch Rocky 6 no more. You know, I watch Rocky 1 to 5 and then Creed. Number 6, just didn't like it. I thought Antonio Tarver, his character was terrible, absolutely terrible. Probably worse than, and maybe worse than Tony Bellews, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, nobody really wants to see Antonio Tarver is the message. So with Eddie Hearn, he's saying that no deal between BT and Sky is needed. Sky does not need BT. So Tyson Fury needs to make a decision. And by fighting Antonio Tarver and somebody who could well be left for his return fight, just to complete his contract with Frank Warren or Mick Hennessy, whichever one is holding him, it does sound like Frank Warren, because you know, he does have a history of suing people, so it could well be him. And if he's going to be fighting somebody you've never heard of, that's saying, well, I didn't promise you a big fight, I just promised you a fight. So take it as you want. I'm going to do this one fight, or maybe 2 fights, or maybe 3 fights, depending on what the kind of contract it is that Frank Warren has over Tyson Fury. I don't know this for a fact, but maybe that's why he's saying, okay, Antonio Tarver, this is the kind of fight you're going to get. But once my contract is up, I'm jumping ship. I'm going to go to Matchroom and I'm going to fight Anthony Joshua for the big bucks. Bearing in mind, Eddie Hearn has said that he's offered Tyson Fury millions for his return fight. And for anybody to turn that down, Frank Warren can't match it. So for him to do that, it's definitely some kind of legal dispute. But anyway, as far as the Sky and BT goes, there will be no collaboration. So if he does end up signing with Frank Warren, I think we can pretty much kiss this fight goodbye. Frank Warren does not want Eddie Hearn to put on a massive event, and this will be the biggest boxing event that Great Britain has ever produced, without a doubt. Well, providing Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury keep winning between now and then, of course. But why does Sky need to bow down to BT? Frank Warren isn't going to bow down to Eddie Hearn and say, okay, go on then, you go have my biggest star. Because currently it's Billy Joe Saunders, but Tyson Fury joins up. Tyson Fury will be the cash cow, without a doubt. No doubt whatsoever. Do you really think that he's going to allow that voluntarily? Of course he's not. So therefore, that fight will not happen. If Tyson Fury wants Anthony Joshua, sorry mate, you need to be sorting out whatever's going to happen with your legal dispute between your promoter or promoters, your management team, whatever the hell is going on, and then jump ship to Matchroom. As I said before, Sky does not owe BT anything. It's a case of, we will fund the entire event. We will show the entire event. We don't need BT. BT and Sky are not like HBO and Showtime, where a huge event would cause them to collab. It just wouldn't happen. So anyway, drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.